Hello my darlings, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. If you are new to my channel, hello, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hello gang. Thank you so much for coming right back. Today I have another tutorial. This very earthy, very simple look is in the next video. If you guys keep watching, I hope that the quarantine in shame. This lockdown has really not been my best friend, but I've just been making the most of it, and I honestly hope that the rest of South Africa is doing that as well. I hope you guys are staying safe and being very vigilant and careful from this coronavirus pandemic that is going on, and that you guys keep your family safe as well. I really love you guys and appreciate you. So just enjoy the next video and tell me what you guys think at the end of the video. Bye. Hello you guys, so I don't want to waste your time. I'm just going to get right into the tutorial. So starting off, I'm going to be using this Essence Camouflage Concealer, and I use the shade 30. It's light honey, and I use this as an eyeshadow base. I absolutely love the consistency. I'm sure I've mentioned that in some of my videos previously, and you guys have seen how it works wonderfully. Blend corner just comes out really nice and smooth and really, you know, it's just blendable, so it's quite really good. So quickly right after that, I'm going to be picking up this Fit Me Poreless powder in the shade number 130. This one is buff beige, and I'm just going to use that, obviously with a different brush, and I'm just going to dab it right on top of my concealer. We do this to avoid all the fine lines that the concealer might create along the way. So if you don't do this method on time, you kind of have to go back and keep clearing it out. So now that you guys can see that my eyelids are nice and prepped and ready, we're going to move on to the next step. And today I'm going to be using this little palette right here. I know I'm supposed to do a video for you guys. I was supposed to do a video for you guys a while ago, but this one I recently just got. This one is the Revlon Color Stay Player. Okay, this I think it is 910 Player. It's the Revlon Color Stay Lookbook palette. Yes, it's the lookbook palettes. They come in actually different shades. I was so glad that this is the one I received. I was just like, yes, all the colors that I want, all my favorite colors are in there. So today I'm going to be working with like really warm colors, and these are the shades I'm going to be using. I think this one as well. I'm going to be using the first 4 shades of this palette here, and I'm going to show you guys how simple and beautiful this makeup look is going to be. So I'm just going to pick up my blending brushes and keep them really close. And go in for the tutorial. So to start off, I'm going to do a transition shade, and I'm going to be using a different palette, obviously, because they might not have the shade that I want. This is the shade that I'm going to work with. If not this one, both of these might be optional. So yeah. Just an easy blend onto your eyelids. Just take your time. Once the blend is in, like so, we're going to move on to the next eyeshadow, which is going to be this little guy right here. This one is a very deep and dark brown, so I need to be extra careful when I'm going in with this shade. So I'm going to be using a brush that might, you know, be easier to use. It's not a flare brush as such, so it won't do a lot of, you know, it won't spoil. Nice and easy blend. You'll do it the first time, and then you'll do it again the second time. It feels a whole lot more satisfying. I don't know if it's just for me, but yeah, it does feel satisfying. Now that the blend is secure on the top of the eyelids, what we're going to be doing now is going to cut our crease. And you guys are going to see how beautifully the blend is going to come together. So I'm just going to pick up one of my favorite brushes. This is a foundation brush that I use, and I've seen this technique being used by one of the very famous makeup artists here on YouTube, even on Instagram as well. What she usually does when there's product on the brush, she takes a wipe and then she'll just sort of use the wipe to sharpen the brush, and then it'll come out looking like that. I don't know if you guys can see how magical that is. That's like a weapon of artistry. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just take the same concealer, Camouflage Concealer from Essence, and we're going to work that into our cut crease. Okay, so after that, we're gonna move on to the next eyeshadow that we're gonna pick up. We're just gonna start off by picking up the shadows at the, like, we're gonna work it from the back inwards. Now, I'm gonna pick up that same brush that I was using a little earlier, and I'm gonna go in with the same dark color right over here, and then I'm gonna work my way in. Okay, so from here, well, it's gonna be here and then jump right onto that one, and that one. Excuse me. So it just take the brown and then you kind of just work the end of this look like that. Give it a beautiful easy blend, just covering it from just right here, and that'll be just it. Okay, as goes for the other end. Just give it a nice beautiful blend. Okay, after that blend is done, what we're going to do is go in with the second blend that I think would honestly be reasonable to add. It would be this dark green shade. This is a very beautiful shimmer shade. I hope you guys are going to get to see how beautiful this pigment is. It is just going to come out like, give yourself time though, don't rush it, because you want to make sure you're adding a generally good amount, like you're not overdoing it. So it's best to start off your blend quite nice and easy and just blend it in like so. Okay, currently I just picked up this and now I'm gonna be working with that one. I kind of feel like this one always does the justice if this is how I pick it up. And then just blend it in like so. Definitely working. So what I'm doing is picking up this this color right here and blending it over this one, just to create a nice simple ombre. I feel like the justice will be done if this is how it pulls through. Absolutely. Okay, I am quite satisfied. It looks absolutely stunning, and this is honestly a preference. And now what I'm going to do is just gonna go in with the same dark brown that I had right here at the edges of my eye, and kind of just deepen the smoke. Don't know if I'm making any sense if I say that, but I'm just gonna deepen the smoke like so, and then I'm gonna wear my lashes and come right back and show you guys how that looks. Okay, so once the lashes are done and I've put on a little bit of eyeliner, I am going to move on to the next step of my tutorial, and I'm going to prep my face. So I recently got these samples from a beauty expo in Joburg, and these are Pretty by Florma. This is a sample for their makeup base. So this would basically be a primer, and I am going to see if this one actually really does work as good as they say the product is. So this is just a sample. You guys can try it and you can decide to whether you want to go buy the rest of the product or you don't. So the consistency looks like that. Okay, it kind of, whoa, that's quite something. So this is how it looks, and can you see it literally sliding off? I think because of the warmth of my hands. I'm just gonna apply that to my face like so. I hope this is a generously enough amount. It has a really great smell as well. It has a beautiful smell. It's beautiful. It feels really amazing on the skin, and the smell is amazing. So you definitely want to keep that. So moving right along, I am going to grab also the All Woman Perfect palette from Foschini. This is a color correcting concealer palette. As you guys can see, they've got a range of those limes, those pinks, and those orangey colors. I think this is the one that I'm going to work with just to try and color correct some of the marks that I have on my face. I'm going to be using this brush right over here. What actually does work for me, just so that I do not ruin this look, is that I usually wear red lipstick. This is a matte red lipstick from Gosh, and I'm just going to apply that. I'm gonna try and apply this on top of this concealer and see if it works that way. Okay, this actually helps cover all the dark spots on my face, and it's always been a trick that works for me, so you know. Alright, so once that is done, I go in with my Fit Me Poreless Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade number 335. This has been my whole life. Throughout my foundations, this has been my whole life. I am willing to try out new foundations, but I'm just like, oh, you know. Okay, once that section is done, we're moving on to this little part right here. We're gonna highlight our face using the Essence Camouflage Concealer. And I basically usually just go in with this one. First. Okay. And then I'm gonna pick up my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer, and then I'm just going to cover that on top. And it actually blends really beautifully. It blends absolutely amazing. Hold on 1 second. I need to just pick some up here. I was working with a little earlier. Okay, so quickly right after that, I'm going to pick up my powder. That one I was using earlier. And I'm just going to grab a clean brush. I'm just going to set everything out and put it in its place. Just the areas that I was highlighting. Okay. All right. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to grab another set of powder. It's also another pressed powder in the shade number 370 Espresso. And then I'm going to contour my face using a different brush, of course. Just gonna go in with the contour. Okay, and then now I'm gonna grab a bigger brush, powder brush, and then I'm just going to set everything else in place, starting from this area. All right. What do you guys think? Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up this brush that I was using a little earlier and go back into the palette that I also used a little earlier, just to pick up some of the brown that I was using. This brown right here, this is what I'm gonna be working with. And now I'm going to just smoke and underline my eyes. Okay, so this is the final look, you guys. Joking. Now that we're almost done, we're just going to go in using the my Wow Cosmetics highlighter. Yeah, this is usually my favorite part. Just like on the apples of my cheeks, like so. Can never wear enough highlighter, so keep it glowing, baby, on the apples of my cheeks, like so. Using this little pen right here and this brush that I was using on my brows, just honestly give it a nice clean go. Okay, so this is basically what you have just to start off your lips, and then you're gonna add your lipstick, and this one I'm using is from Creative Glamour. This one is in the shade LB3. I'm not sure if this is the name of the lipstick, but this is from Creative Glamour, and their lipsticks are actually quite nice. So after that is done, I just grab my lip gloss. This lip gloss is Lip Therapy from Dischem. It's like 10 rands. I love this. I love this product. I absolutely love this product, you guys. This is one product that never leaves my bag. Okay, so after that is finished, I'm just gonna go in with my Catrice Fine Prime and Fine setting spray, and I'm just gonna give that a little blow on my face. I don't want to have it everywhere, so yeah.